Hello, I'm Jamila Musayeva, an international social etiquette consultant and author of etiquette books, Etiquette: The Least You Need to Know, and Afternoon Tea Etiquette. If you would like to order my books, please make sure to do so directly on my website. I'll link it here as well in the description box below. My books are now available for international shipment. If you are a new viewer on my channel, welcome. Here I talk about soft skills, self-development, etiquette. If you're interested in all of that, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back to my channel. I'm always delighted to see you back here. If you are someone who is really interested in learning about etiquette, you can sign up to my Patreon Etiquette Movie and Book Club, where every month I feature movie analysis from an etiquette standpoint of view. So far I've done over 20 different movies, and by accessing my Patreon right now, you'll be able to view all those 20 plus movies and the new ones upcoming. And if you are someone who is interested in learning more about table manners, you can join my online course called Western Formal Dining Etiquette from A to Z, where I show you everything you need to know about table manners. That's also available right now on my website with subtitles in English, Spanish, and Arabic. If you have been following me for some time, either here on YouTube or on my Instagram, if you are not following me on Instagram, I invite you to join my Instagram community as well. There I show some things that I love, that is fashion, lifestyle, interior and beauty. So because I get a lot of questions about beauty and wardrobe and style, I decide occasionally to do these videos that I hope you enjoy, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoy this kind of material, and I'll try to shoot more of the similar kind of videos. So today's video is about what is in my beach bag and just my summer essentials when it comes to going to the beach. If you have been following me, you probably have seen this bag with me for quite some time. This is the one big summer bag that I have had for a few years now, and I've been using it every season, and not just in summer. I also use it in the fall and spring, and this entire bag actually fits my whole life, and I sometimes even feel like I can fit into this bag myself. It's easy to carry because it has these two handles, and then it is very durable and it's very spacious. The only drawback is that it doesn't have a zipper to close it, but it's good for the purposes that I'm using it for. So just to throw everything in, some kid stuff, some kids toys, and just take everything with me to the beach. So first things first, of course, because it's a summer bag, and not just in a summer bag, I have it in winter bag as well, in fall bag, are sunglasses. These are sunglasses by Celine. I like this pouch. It's very easy. It's on magnet. It's very soft, and it's very, you can actually malleable. You can actually move it like that around and fit it into even a smaller bag. So this is actually one of my recent sunglasses. If you have seen my video about sunglass collection, if you haven't, check it out. All my sunglasses pretty much look the same because I have found my shape. I have understood the shape of my face, and I found the perfect shape that looks good on my face. So these are very classical, just simple, just black Celine glasses. I'll show you how they look on me. I like that they give this retro vibe with a little bit of like a pointy edge, and then it's just good enough to cover not just my eyes but even the bottom of my eyes. So I'm someone who's prone to getting freckles and pigmentation spots, so when I'm out and about on the beach, I try to use glasses that cover most of my face. So this is a new one that I have, and I just love how it looks on me, and it's just very comfortable to wear. Next, of course, in a beach bag, this is actually, this was something I think I received a gift in this little Hermes pochette, and then I've been using this as my bathing suit bag, and also a bag for my scarves or anything I want to carry around with me. So I don't have a bathing suit inside, but that's something I would wear usually when going to the beach. What I put into this little bag is a silk scarf. I actually use a scarf for a variety of purposes. Usually it's if I'm tired of wearing a hat, I'll cover my hair in it to protect my hair, or if I'm laying around and say there's some sun on my legs or on my chest, then I'll use this silk scarf to just cover it up. If you, again, have been following me for some time, I actually really love the print. If you've been following me for some time, you know that I try to avoid sun at all costs. So when I'm out and about with kids and they want to be at the beach, I am with them there, but I'm completely covered up in everything. So I wear a hat, I wear a scarf, I put in a blanket if I need to. I just try to diminish my skin exposure to the sun. So this silk scarf is something that I use to either cover my legs or my chest, or sometimes cover my hair. If I have to take the hat off, if it's too windy, then I'll just put a little scarf over my hair. Also, another thing that I can use the scarf is, I've shared some pictures from Mauritius where I've used the scarf as a top and worn them with jeans. So it's a really multi-purpose scarf. Something that hasn't made to this bag, and it's also usually in this bag, are some things that I'm carrying to the beach. So it could be a bottle of water, some fruits for kids, some snacks, maybe they have some little toys they want to play with. So a lot of things that go inside this bag that are not currently in it. These are just the essentials that I always have, and then I just add on whatever we have that day. So now it's empty, but I assure you it can fit everything. I also always have a book with me. I have my notebook where I write things down. Not computer, but notebook where I write my ideas out. And then I always carry this little makeup bag. Someone asked me if I use it for makeup or jewelry or for beach, and I said it's, again, multi-purpose. I sometimes, when I don't want to carry a lot, if it's just me alone going to the beach or pool, I'll just put everything in it, even my book and a notebook and my phone in this, and carry this as a bag on its own. But when I have a lot of things to take with me, then I'll use a bigger bag like this. Sometimes when I'm traveling, and I can use this bag as a jewelry box, as a skincare box, as a makeup kit, anything really, as an organizer for something. So I'll show you what is inside. It's, again, you can see very, very spacious. There's a lot of things that still can fit in. So with this being filled in, I'll add a phone, a book and a notebook, and then cover it up, and it will fit perfectly well. So first things first is, of course, everything about my face, and I always prep my skin before going to the beach. I don't usually like to apply things on the beach. I usually do it beforehand. That includes even the SPF for my body. And then if I need to reapply it, I'll do it on the beach. So first things first, I start with this Bionic, I think it says, Defensive Hyperactive Urban Protection Spray. It has SPF 25 in it. It's my recent purchase that I bought in Milan, and I really, really like it. It's in a form of a almost oil-like spray. It gives this little beautiful glow to the skin, but also creates this barrier to the skin from the pollution, from sun, but its SPF is only 25. So for someone with a pale skin like me, I need more protection. After applying this, I will go then with this Nivea Luminous Even Glow. I've showed this before as well. Again, you can go for something that is your basic SPF cream. I really like this by Nivea. I've been using already for 3 or 4 years. I don't remember when I first purchased it. I just tried it out and I saw that it's working, and it's really gentle on the skin, very soft and gentle. So I then use it. It's in a form of a white cream, but it's very light in texture. So as you can tell, it gets easily absorbed on the skin, and I hate when SPF creams leave this heavy residue on your skin and are super sticky. It just makes me itchy and I don't feel comfortable with it. So then I add this. This SPF Nivea is SPF 50. So I have 25, 50. Again, maybe some skincare gurus will say that I'm not doing it right, but it has worked for me, and I don't have any reason to lie about it. It works for me, and I hope that it works for you too. The other thing that I've recently purchased, but I really, really love it, are these Miyamo Healthy Skin System Aging Defense Sunscreen Drops. I also purchased it in Milan in pharmacy. It has SPF 50. It comes in a form of these drops, this serum-like texture. It's this white thing, sort of like milky yogurty texture. I will either use this if I have a lot of makeup on, or I'll use a lighter one, Nivea, if I'm just, not using much on my face. So for a skincare that I'm doing, say, with makeup, I'll go with this. And then I add a bit of it and see how it just diffuses into skin and then creates this really beautiful glow on my skin. Almost like that on its own is enough. Afterwards, I add this. This is by Shiseido. This has SPF 50 and it's very water resistant. I actually use it throughout the whole seasons. I use it in summer, fall, spring, winter. Instead of using BB cream, CC cream, or foundation, I use this for daily wear. I've shown this many times before as well. This is my ultimate favorite product, and I really hope Shiseido doesn't stop producing it, because for some reason every product that I love just gets, they stop producing it. So I usually stack up on this. And then this one I think is in the light shade. There's light and medium. I think there's also tan. So I add just a little bit of it. And you can see that this one has a little bit of a pink shade to it. And because I have a cool undertone with a pinkish shade, this works perfectly well for me. And it just blends so softly into the skin. This actually was recommended by a friend of mine from school. She answered to one of my Instagram about how do you protect your skin from spotlights, from sunlight and spots, and she said try this, and I tried it. I bought one, and then I've been keeping on buying it over and over again, because it really just melts into your skin and is not heavy on your skin, which is something so important for me, especially in the summertime. And to finish up everything, I'm talking about the face. I have been actually trying a lot of other lip balms, just using a hydrating lip balm on my lips when out in the sun. And I realized after some time that because my skin is prone to freckles and spots, I actually start getting spots on my lips, and I don't like it at all. So what I tried doing now is I either apply sunscreen also on my lips, so I'll add Nivea or the sun drops on my lips, or I actually bought this Elizabeth Arden SPF 20, which is a nourishing balm with an SPF. So now when I go to the beach, I apply this while I'm at the beach to hydrate my lips and make sure that I protect them as well from sunspots. And lastly, what I use for my face is this Avene Eau Thermale. I use cuddly water when I'm applying makeup, or for daily makeup, or when I'm out about to go somewhere, as a part of my skincare routine. But when I'm out in the sun, I opt for some kind of an like thermal water. So this is by Avene that I've been using. I love that it's a smaller package, so it's easy to take you with yourself when you're traveling, when you're on an airplane. Just throw it into your bag and carry it wherever you go. So I just make sure if it's too hot, then I make sure that I apply enough of it on my face and my neck to hydrate it. So these are all the things I use for my face. Now let's move to what I do for my body. There isn't much that I'm doing as a part of beach ritual for my body, so to say. There are two important things when it comes to taking care of your body when you're out in the sun. I'm someone who wants to stay away from tanning, so I go for a protection SPF 50. Again, you can diminish the SPF if you're about to get tan, if that's what you want. I try to stay away from it. And what I really like about this brand is called Soleil Noir, and it's a huile sèche, which means it's a dry oil, and it's vitamin A. It has pro-retinol and anti-age properties. What I love about this, apart from all the things that the description is saying, is that it dries very quickly on your skin, and it also creates this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, so it comes with this orange color, and then it creates this very beautiful glow on your skin. Almost makes it look like you've applied some kind of like glitter on your skin. It protects the skin from sun. It gives this beautiful glow that you want when you are out and about in the sun, and it just smells also very nice. Then if, for example, I feel like my legs are getting very dry, because naturally I have a very dry skin, and when I'm out in the sun, somehow it just dries everything. And so when I need that extra moisturization on my skin, then I go for this NYX. I think I've shown this before as well in my skincare routine. It's an huile sèche, also a dry oil. You can use it for your face, for your body, and even for your hair. I don't use it on my hair, and I don't use it on my face. I just use it on my body. It's it's much softer, I would say, or just much more liquidy than this one. This one feels a little bit more dense, whereas this one is just a spray that you can apply like this, almost like it feels like you're applying a perfume. And then you again apply it on your skin. I sometimes apply the two together. When I feel like my skin needs extra moisturization, then I'll apply the one that has SPF, and then on top I'll add some more oil if I want that extra glitter on my skin. So these are my essentials when it comes to going to the beach and making sure that I take care of my skin. A lot of people ask me, why is that you don't want to get tanned? What is the reason? Can I understand it? So it all started actually with me as a child. I had some spots on my back that I was always protected from the sun by my parents, who are doctors, and they always made sure that I'm never under the sun, and if I am under the sun, it's usually closer to the sunset time. So I was made to stay away from the sun, and then it's just something that I grew up being fine with, and then I started appreciating my skin tone, my skin color, and I actually don't want it to get tanned, and also because my skin being so fair is prone to freckles and prone to sunspots, and as we age we're more likely to get sunspots. So understanding this, I just made a choice to stay away from sun, or if I'm under the sun, be at certain times with enough protection to ensure that I get as minimal as sunspots as possible, because it's much harder to get rid of them than it is for them to appear on your face. It just takes you 10 minutes to do this routine and protect your skin rather than to then get rid of them. I have gotten rid of some of sunspots that I had on my face using a special laser thing, but it's a whole medical thing that I don't want to get into in this video. But if you're interested in that, you can Google it and see how to get rid of sunspots using laser, and you're only recommended to do it during fall and winter times. With that being said, the perks of getting enough sunlight is incredible. The amount of vitamin D that you get, the way that it uplifts your mood. Of course, the benefits are great from the sun, but when doing so, be cautious of your skin. Make sure to take good care of it before, during, and after the sun exposure. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of a content, click a thumbs up, and also write down in the comment section below what are some topic suggestions you have for me, and I'll be more than happy to shoot new videos for you. Thank you for watching until the very end, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!